Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Olsen and SamuraiHex, so welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save with me, Matthew, and our now 57-year-old Neil Brannan, which means after this season there's only 3 more seasons left, one when he's 58, one when he's 59, one when he's 60, and after that, whichever you have voted for in our community post, whichever gets the most votes, will be the next series. So yeah, looking forward to that. But if you haven't watched the last episode, I recommend you go watch it now. And if you have gone and just watched that, or you're someone who's watched it already, why do you like this video? Because it shows you that you are returning to these videos, so you must like them. So like the video. If you are someone who's just found this channel out, or someone who's already been watching my videos but hasn't already, subscribe to the channel as well and hit the bell for mobile notifications and desktop notifications and push notifications and all that good stuff, so you never miss an upload. You can also check out all my socials down in the description below, such as Patreon, Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky and the Discord. And comment why don't you, saying I can't wait to see whatever series is coming next, because I'd get hardly any comments but a few likes and a few views, but I just get no comments, and comments do help with the whole algorithm. So even if you're not going to say anything meaningful, even if you just want to call me a fat person, go ahead and call me a fat person, because I know you'll have listened to this part of the video. And anyone has a go at you in the comments because of me, because of that, just say Matthew said so. But yeah, it's 12th of May. If we go to the results since last time, which was the PSG loss 1-0, where Adam Hill, I think it was, got unhappy after we criticised the team. I managed to deflate the situation by apologising to him, and yeah, he's now fine. But that's twice now he's got unhappy. Though thankfully twice now he's been criticised or told off, and he's said, okay, I'm not going to be unhappy anymore. So maybe best of both worlds, really. Unhappiness and happiness. I don't know. Anyway, after that we drew 2-2 against Real Madrid in the Champions League knockout playoff round, before beating Caen 5-0. Then we went to Real Madrid at home and we won 2-0 against them, so through to the round 16. Saint Etienne we won 2-0. Nantes we drew 2-2, then lost 3-1 to Benfica. Monaco we drew 1-1, and then lost 2-0 away from home at Benfica, knocking us out of the Champions League in the round of 16, which is a lot higher than I expected us to be come the start of the season, when they were saying be competitive in the Champions League. So yeah, much better than expected for that. Stade de Rennes, we won 1-0 before then losing to Marseille, who I can officially say are champions of Ligue 1. So PSG have had an awful season, and it was just the perfect opportunity for us to just come to Lille and win the title straight off. I'd wish I'd used a better tactic, but oh well. At the start of the season. But yeah, we lost to Marseille 2-1. Auxerre we won 2-1. Nice we lost 1-0. Lens we won 2-1. Rennes we won 2-0. And Metz we won 1-0. And today we've got a match against Clermont and Angers. So currently we've qualified for the Conference League. The expectations is to qualify for the Europa League. So currently I think we're in a Europa League spot, but we've only really qualified for the Conference League. Hopefully with these 2 wins that we can get, hopefully in these 2 matches we can qualify for the Europa League, maybe even Champions League if we're lucky. As you can see, PSG hasn't had an awful season. Overall 17 points behind the winners Marseille. But we've got a match against Clermont. So the team going in for this game, we've got Selimovic in goal, who has been average but also decent in places this season. Julien Bottaro, who has been brilliant. Kai Barrett, who's been good. as well. Acevedo, who was poor at the start, halfway through the season, but he's kind of coming to form again, so he's playing again. Matteo Rossi, who is no longer unhappy over being left out of the Champions League squad. He is our left back. Adam Hill, who's been just so good. For saying he was unhappy, he's been so good. And David Morata is our other DM. He's been decent as well. Gerby's been decent. Craig has been decent. Alvaro's been decent. And our Vincenzo Bron have been decent. That wraps off all the rest of the 11. Then Sidri is our backup goalkeeper. We've got Klaus Jacobs, who's unhappy because he wants initial great play time. I think he's agreed to be an important player or a star or something like that. Yeah, important player. His ability's worth important player, but his performances have been fringe player at best. And I play people based on form. If they're out of form all of a sudden, they then get dropped and someone else comes into the squad who can then get form. And that's just how I play the game. But he's been out of form the entire season. 6.67 in 23 starts and 17 off the bench. Only 1 assist from right back or left back. It's just not good enough. And when I tried to persuade him to be squad player, he's like, no, I am an important player, even though my performances have been brilliant. I've not been brilliant. And he's like, I'm like, okay, you can get unhappy then. And yeah, he's just unhappy. I tried playing him these past 6 matches because of his unhappiness to try and get him happier and to just see if 6 matches in a row, because it does says he has a consistent performer. If I can play him 6 matches in a row and he has a good game, then he'll be consistent. But no, he's been consistently bad. So yeah, he's not in my first team plans for next season. Bataro is the much better right back. But yeah, Matthias Orban, Fassi, Wiley, Koharpe, Mabombo, Oliveira and Soulard are our other subs. And that leaves Nuno, Vasquez, De La Fuente, Fuache, Rubio and Sanesi all on the reserves. Sanusi is injured. Thiago Vasquez is suspended, and Giorgio Roche has had a bid accepted. He's joining Basel in the summer, so he's not been playing anymore. And De La Fuente is still an awful player, and it's not going to be registered for anything for next season. It'll be registered for League One, but it won't be registered for the Champions League or Europa League or Conference League if we get into whichever one it will be. But I've dragged on long enough, 10 minutes into the video as of the recording on the raw footage, and we've got 2 games to play, so that'll be another 20 minutes. But yeah, Clermont have been poor. Hopefully we can win this game. Clermont could still get relegated if they're unlucky today and in the next game as well, so hopefully we can beat them and maybe even relegate them, because I don't care about that sort of stuff. I just want Lille to finish as high as we can. Well, that's been a disappointing first half. We've had no highlights, yet we've had 8 shots and 4 on target, so hopefully we'll do better next half. Yeah, we're just not doing any chances, so Craig is nervous, so he could be taken off immediately. Probably hope for him. Bron's not had a good game, so I reckon Fazzi for him, and Gerby's also not had a good game, so maybe Hook could go on the right winger, and Gerby could be taken off for Mabombo, and I'll be 3 subs off the bat, but we need to make them. As we finally get a highlight, 65th minute, Rossi could cross it in. He's taking his time, gives it to Murata, to Alvaro, who shoots and goes through all the defenders, all the strikers, goes past the goalkeeper and into the net, make it 1-0 Lille. 1-0 Lille. I said it all wrong. I'm saying that wrong, for goodness sake. As 1-0 up, we'll make our last two subs. So Mattia Rossi's nervous. He can be taken off for Klaus Jacobs. Getting your chance again. Don't let me down. He's probably gonna let me down in all honesty. And Alvaro is had a good game, but he's tired, so Orban can come on for him. And that is full time. Not been at our best, but it's still a 1-0 victory. I just said what the head of I'm saying over. I just said what the assistant manager said. Hopefully the players won't be unhappy, but it does get us into the Champions League positions now. Hopefully no one else is unhappy after that because of the assistant manager telling me to say that. But no. But yeah, I'm going to skip ahead now to the next match, which is against Angers. Right, the team going in for this game against Angers is Selimovic in goal, Toro as our right back, Barrett and Acevedo continuing as our centre back pairing, with Rossi continuing as a left back. Gerby and Adam Hill are 2 DMs, with Fassi as our right winger, Craigo as AMC, Alvaro as AML, and Nuno as our striker. That leaves it Sidri, Jacobs, Solard, Orban, Oliveira, Kohape, Bron, Wiley and Mabombo all on the bench. Apparently Jack Wiley wants to start more games, and he hasn't even come to me to say that, so I don't understand when he came to me, because he never came to me. And yeah, he's unhappy, and with him leaving at the end of the season, his contract ended at the end of the season, I doubt it'll be renewed now. But regular start for a player for his qualities, showing it might be that he's declined so much, but it doesn't look like he has. So he's just been unhappy because the director of football decided to give him, or the last manager decided to give him regular starter, when in all honesty he should be fringe player, because he's 2.5 star. Fringe players impact subs. No chance to be squad players or higher when you're 2.5 star. Anyway, let's get into the game, as we can still qualify for the Champions League or Europa League. I think still only guaranteed Conference League. We've got to hope that Monaco draw or lose their game while we win. As we get a highlight immediately, it's with it's Hill gives it to whoever that was, and then Nuno scores. But it did a slight bit of offside, and is it? Let's check with VAR, and it has been disallowed. I thought it would. It did look like he had too much space, and that is half time. I'll just say that. I think we might make a sub. Nuno has not been the best, so I do think Fazzi will go on there, and Gerby will go on as the right winger, and then Mabombo can be picked as the DM alongside Adam Hill. As we get a corner free kick immediately, and Matteo Rossi scores to make it 1-0 Lille, and that's just exactly what we wanted at the start in the second half. 65th minute, we'll make our first or second and third subs. So Gerby's had a good game, but he is tired, but Craig has had a worse game and is just about as tired as him. So I think Bron can come on for him. And then Alvaro's had a poor game, so maybe Orban for him. And that'll be the first 3 subs all done. As we get highlighted 66th minute, immediately after the subs have been taken, Fossi will cross it in. Cleared away by the defender. However, it's back with Fazzi. He shoots and he scores. Maybe Fazzi scores to make it 2-0 Lille. And hopefully that is Champions League qualification now, but it depends on Monaco. Monaco do look like they are winning, as Pataro's injured himself, which is not good, and Jacobs is the other one who can play that, who's not apprehensive. So yeah, he'll play that. As 77th minute, I reckon we'll take Fazzi off now. Gerby can play as striker, and then we can put Kohop or Kohape or Kohop. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but Kohop is on the right winger. Gerby goes into the left, into the striker, and that'll be that for the subs in today's game. And in the end, it's a 2-0 victory, and I noticed that Monaco were winning 2-0 against the worst team in the league this year, Toulouse. So yeah, I don't think Toulouse brought back it with 2 extra goals, which would get us Champions League football. So it looks like it's going to be Europa League. But I'll say nice work everyone, well done. Good end to the season compared to the start. First few games of the season this year was really good, but then using that tactic probably screwed us from getting Champions League, and maybe even screwed us from being champions overall. Because in the end, Marseille win 11 points more than Lyon. It was 7 points more than PSG, and then it goes down to us and Monaco, and Rennes and Nice, all in the other positions. Rennes were much more higher than Nice. In the end, it looks like Clermont will end up being in the playoffs for relegation. Saint Etienne and Toulouse are the ones that go down. Yeah, that is the end of the season with Lille, our first season with Lille, our first season in France. Hopefully next season we will do better, get qualification to the Champions League, and the season after that maybe win a league, or the season after that win a league as well. Because I think, no, we've got 3 seasons left, so we need to win a league, hopefully we will, in the next 3 seasons. But that is enough for this episode, so if you have enjoyed it, please give the video a like. All the likes coming my way do help this channel out, so if we can get to like 5 likes, I'll appreciate it. You can also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for mobile notifications so you never miss an upload. Check out all my socials down in the description below, such as Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, Blue Sky, all that good stuff, as well as comment in a comment. Like I said, I need more comments in these videos for, to show like engagement and stuff to help my channel grow. So if you want to say just a random bit of nonsense or fact, or fake fact, where the comments then have to guess if you're telling the truth or not. So yeah, if you want to say something like that in the comment section, go ahead, because it does help with the channel's growth, which makes me a very happy Matthew. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.